And then everything comes into focus.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
Happy Monday, everybody. You're seeing this on Tuesday, unless somehow we're caught in some weird time loop paradox. Probably not. It's never happened to me before. Or you. Wow, I'm making jokes or trying to be funny. That's good. I had a dream last night, the night before, that I was going down the street over here and I saw, just right down here by the hospital, this guy that posts on my YouTube channel all the time, Ricky. You know who you are, Ricky. But I had a dream that I was going by and he was like, there's two cop cars and he was getting arrested. And I started walking up towards to talk to him, and the cops were like, I was like, so weird, so random. But then last night I was having these weird dreams where I was, where do I hold this? I just got done working out, my arms are killing me. Where I was just hanging out with different people from bands that I listen to. The Neil Morris band, one of my favorite bands and artists, and then Mike Portnoy, a drummer, and then John Petrucci from Dream Theater showed up, and because I listen to all this progressive music, and I'm cooking them steaks, and they were taking my steaks out of the freezer, and I was like, oh, that's a nice ribeye, I'll cook that. And I was like, I'm just trying to, it's coming to me. It's and there was a moment in my dream, I was like, it just got super surreal. They all know my name. I'm here, sleeping on the couch, just so elated. It was weird, but I woke up not elated. I just was feeling I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to have to go through another day, and not overly depressive. It's just, I just don't have the motivation to want to seize the day. But I've heard a lot of people talk about days that you don't want to work out being some good days of working out, and I just got done with my workout. My run went great. My weightlifting went great, other than bench presses, because my shoulder is still bothering me. So I'm just gonna take it easy on the bench presses. I might drop the weight way down here tomorrow and just do some reps as a stretch, but way lighter. Or I'll just give it another few days rest. But it makes me sad because I feel like I'm starting to gain muscle, and I don't like taking steps backwards. But then when I just soberly look at it, it's little by little. It's little by little. A workout here and there is not gonna, that has to be lighter, is not gonna ruin everything. So I decided to, go way harder on my lat pull downs and on my curls. So I went harder on those, and I added in some squats. So I'm working on other things right now. And little by little, over time, it's gonna add up. And my goal is to gain muscle, to have stuff in my metabolic bank for my future, strength in my future, and just the ability to stay strong longer and able and active. But last year, actually not last summer, the summer before, I broke my toe while on the carnivore diet, and I remember just thinking, man, this is horrible, because I started exercising more, and I'm like, now my toe's broken, so I had to give up running for 6 months. I didn't miss a day of work. I was able to still move furniture with a broken big toe, broken in a couple places, but I was able to do it. But eventually I was able to start running again. And so I'm just gonna look at my shoulder injury as something I don't want to get worse. I want to get better. And I've been watching things on YouTube, just trying to glean and gather as much information on shoulder rehab. With this shoulder that I'm having problems with, I broke in 3 places in my early 20s, and I almost died. So long story, but I was drinking with a guy at 9 in the morning. He was driving in the middle of nowhere near Canada in Washington State, and he was driving off the road, and we had to correct the car, and we flipped over and went down a little hill in Bakeman and landed upside down in water. And as we were going to the side, we smashed a tree sideways and broke my shoulder. So it just had some problems with those tendons getting sore and just kind of getting stuck over the bone that was put back together. But while this is long-winded, I say this all the time, but I'll say it again. I share how I'm feeling and how I'm doing because I know other people are having rough times. Other people are having days that are hard. Hard is not the same as bad, and it's okay to not feel like $1 million all the time. To have sad days, to have rough days, to have days that you don't want to get out of bed, days you don't want to have to put in all the work. And sometimes you're just going to have to do the work, and you have to find the motivation and push yourself, and you'll be thankful that you did. Other times, just give yourself the day. Today is the day that I'm going to wallow and then go on with my life the next day. Now, those days are very dangerous because you could get yourself in a bunch of trouble because you're feeling sorry for yourself, so you can run to old comforts. Run to God. He's the best comforter. And I'm preaching to myself. But I've been struggling with fatigue on this diet like the last couple days. And I've been saying on camera, I'm tired. I'm struggling with fatigue. I'm not sure if it's the food amount or not. I'm not hungry right now. Maybe a little bit. But I think I can wait till lunchtime. I got a lot of work to do. But yeah, fatigue. I don't like fatigue. And then when I start feeling fatigued, I'm like, well, what can help me not feel fatigued? Carbs, right? That's why athletes eat carbs, because they're easy, and glycogen stores in your muscles and all these things. Well, my liver can make glycogen, and I've done this long enough that I know that the right around the corner is a burst of energy, and I'll be farting. I'll be jumping around like a fart on a hot skillet before you know it. All right? Okay, I'll see you later. I made it home for lunch, and I'm glad that I had that happy little accident yesterday. No, that's not an announcement. That was really bad. Last time I said a happy little accident, it's like, yeah, that's what the day I was conceived. Yeah, this brisket, I undercooked it, but it turned out well. But now I have all this meat to eat. It's nice. I'm gonna try to eat a pound for lunch. That's 16 ounces here in America. Actually, I should just keep my mouth closed because when it comes to weights and measures, I'm not very astute. I'm trying to pick out the big pieces. So I had a good day at work. I ended up, just like I was saying, like I put the work in and it gave me some energy, and I was remembering a thing I heard by Anthony Chafee, and I've shared it before. He said that he just found that he's able to have the energy when he needs it. And so today I was like, you know what? Let's see if I just bust it and I'll have the energy when I need it. And I did. I mean, it's 2:00. I did 11,584 steps so far. And I was like moving a bunch of furniture and did a bunch of the work I needed to get done, and did it a good job with a good attitude, good personality, I think. I mean, people could disagree, but I'm proud of the work that I was able to get done so far today. And the rest of the day, I'm gonna just use my brain. Dysfunction brain. I'll probably have something exactly similar for dinner. Is that all? That can't be all the brisket that's left. There has to be some hidden in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a whole second container. I was like, man, I'm gonna be eating this for a while, but that's all right, it tastes good. I'm gonna have 1 pound of brisket, and I'm gonna have 4 eggs for lunch. I was thinking today, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? Are you on a challenge? Are you doing this challenge? How's your health? Is there anything that you're working on? Has there been any victory you have found? Any wisdom, insight that you could share? Make sure to put it in the comments. Make sure to like each one of these videos. I know I'm just a weird guy that's like doing this challenge and been on a carnivore diet for almost 2 years. I mean, I want to be humble and not proud, but then sometimes I'm like, I just need to fight. Like, you guys need to help me fight by liking and sharing these videos, because there's people out there that are really suffering when it comes to their health. And I'm reminded all the time, but then I kind of shrink back because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to be rude, and I don't have to be rude. I'm just not great at wording things sometimes. But I was reminded today, from a lady I work with who's having some problems. And I'm not sure exactly. She was telling me that, I know she knows she eats poorly. She's not sleeping well. She went to her doctor to kind of look at her medication to see if there's something they could change. And I'm just like, be careful with these doctors because they don't tell you all the side effects of these medications. But she's like, yeah, I know I eat poorly. I just snack all the time. And I'm like, I'm trying to help her. But I'm trying to lead by example also. Man, look at that, the salt crystal. Look at that crystal. So nice. So I'm working with people and I'm trying to help them and lead by example. Well, there's people all over the place that are looking for help. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to do things. And I'm doing it my own special way. But I'm stepping out of faith, and I know that anytime you do that, it's going to help somebody. So make sure and help me out. I mean, help them out. Might just be more work for me. It's all right. It's all right. All right, I'll show you this when it's done. Well, I can show you. Right now, I'm just crisping up some brisket. And I'm hoping when I turn it, it'll get nice and crispy and not use my hands so I don't burn myself to death. I'm a known liar. It's been well documented on this journey, 29 days of me lying. There was another thing she said that her A1C, she thinks she's pre-diabetic, but she said something, I think it's 9. I was like, well, that's diabetic, type 2 diabetic. Well, 7, I'm like, that's type 2 diabetic. Like, I'm not sure. Something about her lab work, and I'm like, but she definitely said she's pre-diabetic. And part of me is just like, I wonder what, she's like, she said she had the same doctor for 35 years and she trusts him. I'm like, you need to be careful. You need to be careful because if you're pre-diabetic, the only way where you're gonna go is to type 2 diabetic, unless you change something. Oh, we'll just give you the medication so you can continue the way you're at. But I said, quality of life matters. It matters. Matters to you, matters to me, matters to your loved ones. It matters. Put in some work. Question that doctor. Like, without much effort, and not even that hard of work, you could get your A1C down. It's not even that difficult. You just gotta cut out the carbs and the sugar. Forever? Well, maybe. Maybe not. All of them? Probably not. Not forever. Let's crisp up that one more piece. 4 eggs. I already said that. Merry Christmas. I'm over there in the dark. Hopefully you're not in the dark. When it comes to your health. Oh, that was nice.
No, it was not nice.
It was not nice. My daughter just told me.
Why did you
Asked me what's my name. I said Aaron. She said, what's this? I said nose. And she was like this. And what's that? I said air. And she said no, nothing. It says Aaron knows nothing. And then I cried.
Wait, do you actually?
Did I ever tell you that you need to drink your tears when you're thirsty?
Why?
Oh, well, excuse me, little much, ham bone. Well, I guess you got me back. All right, let's get dinner done. I decided that I'm gonna eat 8 pieces of bacon and 8 eggs, which seems a little crazy, but it is fine. 8, put it in my calculator, 8 eggs, 8 pieces of bacon, pound of meat earlier, 4 eggs, bam, 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 bam. That says that's estimated 1,944 calories, and then just barely over my goals. So yeah, I'm probably under eating. That's all right. Let's see if I could become a lean anti-diabetes machine. I'm sitting here editing videos of my wife and her friend Nellie from Nellie Loves Meat, and I'm practicing self-discipline and not putting a lot of like weird things like fart noises in them. I'm so proud of myself. That makes one of us. My camera almost fell in a tub of beef fat. What you think about that? It's always a little bit hectic around dinner time here at the Kilby house. Yeah, I wish you could actually see me, but you can't. I was gonna eat brisket for dinner again, but I decided that I didn't want to try to gnaw through that. The bacon and eggs sound good. It was good, the brisket was good, but it was a lot of gnawing. Are you done with dinner? Beef and cabbage for my wife.
And brisket.
Oh, and brisket, nice. Having a hard time counting to 8.
I was considering doing a what I eat in a day video,
Okay.
but I realized it would probably be the most boring video on the internet because that's
Beef and cabbage, well, I'm literally doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs for 60 days. I had venison. So, I mean, I'm not over here eating a lot of different foods. They're not here for the food, they're here for my jokes. My personality and my jokes. Same exact reasons why people aren't here, ironically. But that's how it works. Exactly how it works in marriage counseling. All the same reasons that people get together end up being the reasons why they end up getting divorced. All right, day 29. This lighting, hello. Oh, look at my hair, it's great. Day 29, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Crushed it. I mean, stumbled through it and made it to this point. But yeah, proud of myself. I'm proud of you. Kilby out.